you doing today? I am doing fabulous. Thanks for asking. So today I got hair in my mouth. So today I'm going to be doing a lesson on how to contour. Remember like 4 months ago when no one but makeup artists gave a crap about contouring? Those days are over. So today I'm just going to give you a quick and easy lesson on contouring. Just a nice, simple contour for beginners. This isn't a crazy Kim Kardashian like fancy contour because I don't do that. I like to look like a person. The rules of contouring are you choose a nice matte brown that doesn't make you look too orange or anything. Today I'm going to be using a brown out of the Smashbox Master Palette. Thank you, Alicia, for letting me borrow this and trying it out. So I'm gonna hold it up to the camera here so you can see what it looks like. So this is the contour shade. There is no shimmer, there is no glimmer, just a nice matte brown. Your bronzer is usually a little bit lighter. It can have a shimmer, and then you highlight. So everything I need is in this kit right now. Luckily, because contouring is the newest thing amongst the common people, there's a lot of kits that you can buy that have your contour, bronzer, and highlight. I know that Tarte came out with one, Urban Decay came out with one, Smashbox. I absolutely love the contour color in Smashbox because it doesn't make me orange, and if you're a pale girl, you know how easy it is to get a bronzer that makes you look orange. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Unless you're not pale, and then you don't know what I'm saying. Oh well. Alright, so the brush that I'm going to be using to do my actual contouring is this brush right here. I know it's dirty. I used it to contour yesterday, and I did not clean it. Shame on me. So I got this brush. Oh, I have an itch. My nose itches. Ah! Okay. So I got this brush inside of a Benefit blush that I bought. So I pretty much got it for free. The blush was called Hervana, but if you buy any of the Benefit kind of like single blushes or their Hoola bronzer, which is an excellent matte bronzer, it's going to come with one of these brushes. This brush is absolutely perfect for contouring. If you don't have a brush like this, you can also use an angled brush, which you can buy, I think you can buy one for $3 from Elf Cosmetics at Target, or I mean, all of the drugstore brand companies have angled brushes. You can use them for contouring. It doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. It's really up to you on how much you want to spend. You might be asking, where do I put my contour? I'm going to show you on my face, but let me just walk you through it. So contouring is used for the areas that you want to kind of like draw back and look a little bit more sunken in. And when you do this, you make other areas look more pronounced. You also make your face look slimmer. I want to lose 5 pounds instantly. So you're going to take the contour and you're going to start at the top of your ear and kind of work your way down. I usually go about halfway between the top point of my ear and my cheek. And I'll do it on this side too, obviously. And then I blend it up, not down, up. And if I want a more severe contour, I can take it down farther. After I do my cheekbones, I usually go under my jawline and I will go on my forehead here. If you have a small forehead, which obviously I do not, but if you have a small forehead, I wouldn't take your contour all the way around. I would only do it in this kind of temporal region. But because my forehead is quite large and I can't have bangs because I have like this oil, icky slick of a forehead, I will take my contour all the way around. Nice and subtle, and then I will follow with a little bit of a bronzer and my blush and a highlight. So I'm going to take the contour color and just kind of get it on our angled brush a little bit. Just excess, get it off. All right, so I don't have a mirror. I am working in my viewfinder. So if I'm looking over this way, it's just because I am trying to put my makeup on and not look like a clown as well. So that way you don't think I'm crazy trying to teach you how to contour. Okay, so you want to start from the top corner of your ear. So just right here. And I'm going to do it in like a downward angle. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do it for the other side. So I'm even. Okay, now that we have our initial line, you're just gonna take your contour brush and kind of move up because we don't want it to be that dark and defined because we don't wanna look like skeletons walking around. That is not attractive. We're going for a nice natural look that's perfect for the spring or summer. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm just gonna go up and I'm gonna bring it down a little bit just to make it a little bit more intense. So you see, it's not quite as harsh. You want your darkest point to be back here near your ear. That is where you will always put your brush because where you put your brush is where you're gonna have the most product on your face. And now we are just gonna kind of blend it. I do it in like more of an upward motion. You don't want your contour to get down here. So there we go. I'm just gonna blend a little bit and I can blend it up here a little bit. So that is what one cheek looks like, kind of blended. So I think that it looks pretty decent. I don't know, how about you? Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do it on our other side. We're just gonna go up in quick little motions like this. I'm sorry if my giant man hands are in the way. Actually, I don't have man hands. I have like little carny hands. They're so tiny. I look like a 5-year-old. It's a problem. It's a problem. And my nails are normally done, but I just haven't had the time. Sorry that I'm a slacker. Up in little motions, and I'm gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. And now I'm going to blend upward to where my blush is going to be. All right. So these are the cheekbones, nice and contoured. And now I'm going to get a little bit more of the contour color. Oh, that's not it. This one. This one. I'm like not very good at figuring out which, like, if I'm looking on camera, I don't know like which way to move my hand to get to things right. Like I need to actually look at it. I don't know how these other beauty vloggers do it. They must have gotten better grades in school or something than I did. All right, so now I'm just gonna kind of put like a line along my temporal region and then up. I'm going to go all the way around here. Don't wanna miss that area because I've got that bigger forehead. If you have a small forehead, like I said, you don't probably wanna go up here. You just wanna do in these regions here. But my big old forehead needs a little bit of help. All right, and now it's time for the jawline. So you just literally follow right below the line of your jaw. This should help make you look a little bit thinner and more drawn in. So there we go. I don't know if you can see this, just a nice light line. You don't want this line to be too dark or people are gonna be able to see that you have a super dark line. We want it all to blend together well so it looks natural. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this out a little bit. Buffing it out. I have this weird like bump here where I like part my hair. It's stupid. Another little thing with contouring, you can get a little bit more serious with it. Like I said, if you want, you can also contour your nose to make it look a little bit thinner. I don't normally do this. I do have quite a large nose, but I don't know. I don't feel like that's really a necessity. So I got my lines there. You just want to put them on either side of your nose, and then we're going to blend that out a little bit. And it is legit amazing what some girls can do when they contour. They can completely change the way their face looks. It's like magic and a lie. I saw this thing on Facebook the other day that was just so funny. It was like this little comment and it said makeup is evil, and it had like all these pictures of these girls that look so beautiful with makeup on, and then they take them off, and yes, they are still beautiful, but they look 100% completely different. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I do the same thing though, because not only do I wear makeup, I do dye my hair, and I wear these Victoria's Secret bras that add like 2 cup sizes, you know, so it looks like I got some C's going on right here, but I really got like itty bitties. And yeah, so I'm just as guilty. I'm just as guilty of these things. Between the makeup and the super biggie boob bras, I don't know. I'm a dirty little liar, I guess. So that is your contour color. Do I look 5 pounds thinner in my face? I wish I could look 5 pounds thinner on every part of my body. So next comes your bronzer. I am going to use this fluffy little brush from Bare Minerals. You can use any fluffy brush or a kabuki brush if it's not too dense, because we don't want our color to go on too thick. So now we are going to go ahead and take the slightly less dark color in the contouring kit. This one isn't sparkly, but this, if you prefer a little bit of sparkle, which I usually do, I'm a sparkly kind of gal. So I normally like a little bit of sparkle in my bronzer. You don't have to, you can get another matte color, or if you are on a tight budget and you can only get one color, I'm sure you can bronze with your contouring color. You're just not gonna go on as heavy, you're gonna go on very light. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the areas of my face where the sun normally touches. So, now that we are bronzed, we are gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move on to the blush. I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush. I'm gonna get any excess bronzer off of there. All right, so it's time for our blush. Oh, God, this box is like gigantic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the lighter one because I'm wearing like a light green dress. And I'm just gonna put a nice light layer of blush on. Like I said, I don't have a mirror, so hopefully I don't end up looking like a clown. That would be terrible. I'll probably end up on like Tosh.0 and I'll think that I'm like getting a lot of publicity, but he's really just making fun of me. I love him though. I would do something that makes me look really stupid just to meet him, I think. So hopefully this video isn't it, because that would just be sad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this up. I don't wanna put on too heavy, but I'm a blush lover, so I tend to go a little heavier on the blush. It's really up to you. All right, so there are my cheeks contoured and blushed. I don't know if you can see them. I'll get closer. Contoured and blushed. And next we're gonna go on to the highlight color. I just kind of dab it on, and you're gonna wanna go in a C above your eye here. All right, and we're gonna do it for the other side. A nice C above your eye. You can also take your highlight, you can go down the bridge of your nose and a little bit on your forehead. Your Cupid's bow, which is right here. I'm gonna use my finger for that. And that is it. That is how to look perfectly contoured for a nice, easy spring or summer day. Hopefully I don't look like I am out of an episode of Murder, She Wrote. I love that show. It is one of my all-time favorites, that and like I Love Lucy and X-Files and stuff. But in Murder, She Wrote, like everybody wears this like insane blush because I mean it started being filmed in the 80s. So if you want to know something about contouring, those ladies they're like, hello, Jessica. It's a lot of fun. You should check it out. Okay. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps me a lot. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can comment down below and I will definitely get back to you. I would love to hear about what your favorite products are for contouring. If you have any tips or tricks that you like to use, email me at beautyobsessedrn@yahoo.com. Please like my page on Facebook. I always post my new videos on there. If there's like a great beauty steal, I will post it on there. And if I'm wondering what video I should do next and I want my subscribers' opinions, I usually post the question on there. Like, would you rather hear about this next week or this next week? So if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments below, put them on Facebook. I can't wait to hear from you. I will definitely get back to you. Expect more videos coming up this week. I will be doing a beauty swap exchange with a fellow beauty blogger, Miss Emmy Helen, and I'll be putting a link to her vlog down below. And I will also be doing a subscriber challenge from a Miss Iris called the Freezing Cold Shower in a Party Dress Challenge. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I just called it. All right, I will talk to you soon. Bye.